No to się doczekałem. O, w końcu.
Excuse me, Mr. Michaels?
Yes?
There is a problem with your mother's insurance card. It looks like she didn't make the last payment.
I don't know anything about that, and I really don't give a damn.
Obviously, it's a little unpleasant, but the insurance...
Look, I don't give a damn about the insurance. What's happening with my mom? How long is this thing gonna take?
I'm sure you'll be able to see her soon. But if we can't clear up this thing with the insurance, then we've got a problem here. You'll have to... Okay, doctor. You can see your mother now. The room at the end, on the right. Mr. Michaels? I can't help it if your mother hasn't paid, or if the bank hasn't made the transfer, or if the medical insurance won't cover the treatment. Here, take the card with you and sort it out. In the end, your mother will be back on her feet, but she won't have a roof over her head anymore.
Pięknie.
Thanks. How is she?
Not good, I'm afraid. The wounds to her head are quite severe. She must have fallen against the table with all her weight behind her.
Is she going to...
One should never give up hope. But your mother's in a coma, Darren. I'm sorry, but it's rather uncommon for someone to wake from a deep coma. Perhaps if she'd been discovered earlier, and there wouldn't have been so much bleeding in her skull.
You're saying that if I'd gone to her straight after our talk, then she wouldn't be here now, lying in a coma?
But my boy, you couldn't possibly have known.
Yeah, how could I have known? Fuller.
Sorry?
Fuller! She phoned the photo store. She wanted to speak to me and Fuller just hung up on her.
Zabij go. U którego kupujesz sprzęt?
Wait,
Jazda.
no, that's completely...
She was conscious and
Tak,
wanted
zabijaj
help,
go.
but Fuller!
Darren, get a grip. It was an accident. No one's to blame, and you should just...
Just what? Simply sit here at the bedside and hope that she gets better? I can't barely believe that.
Darren! You must...
Thanks for your help.
We'll look after your mother round the clock, Darren. You're welcome to stay here. I'll pop in again later.
I'm not gonna stay here. I still have things to sort out. That fat
Podpal go.
bastard's gonna pay for this.
Całym sklepem, dobra. Czy ja coś tu ciekawego znajdę? O, jest stolik. Dobra,
Typical
otwórz.
hospital sheep.
I...
There's a little medicine bottle lying here.
Co to jest? A, jeszcze raz co?
Laxat?
Aha,
Laxative.
schody wszczęciające.
That'll definitely come in handy. A set of scales. Maybe for... I'd better
Czyli
leave
waga
the
mi
scales
zgodna.
here. There's a stethoscope. Presumably
weź.
someone from the clinic forgot it. I'll take it with me. They ought to be able to rustle up enough.
I jeszcze te szafy. Może walizka?
The monitor shows my mother's vital signs. Pulse, breathing, etc. No idea if the values are positive.
Okej.
That doesn't belong to my mom. I guess I should have packed a case like that for her.
Mhm.
It seems to... She looked and all this just because she tripped. probably rushing around again, doing fuller. If he even...
No, I can't
Co jest
tell
tym
you
kolesiem?
that.
Czego on tu łazi
You
ciągle?
can talk to her son if you like. He's just... There he
Jaki
is.
wykręt.
Hey! Hey!
Jezu, goń
you!
go, czego ty stoisz jak ten? Ale kor. Jezu.
What the hell?
Co za korek z kolesia?
A nurse. And perhaps an administrator as well. They could well be one in this... Hi!
Hello, Mr. Michaels.
Kim był ten
What can I
wykręt?
do for you?
What did that guy want?
He was asking about your mother.
What did he want to know?
He wanted to know if
If she made it?
yes. But I told him we're not allowed to give out patient information.
Coś tu jest
He ought to
podejrzane.
speak to you.
I don't know the guy, but he's gone out of his way to avoid me twice already. You know who he is?
I'm sorry, no. But he's got an accent. I think he's British. But with something else too.
Listen, I don't want that guy anywhere near my mother. You understand?
Of course.
About all this insurance garbage.
Best to have a look through your mother's bank transfers. If she's transferred the money, then it's up to the bank and the insurance company to slug it out between themselves. You can simply drop it by with the certificate if you like. Then I'll see to it.
Czyli będę musiał się pogrzebać w tym. Zapytam się.
What do you think?
Oh, you never can know. But for sure there are people who come out of comas after much worse accidents than your mother's.
And folks who die from much less serious accidents.
You mustn't give up hope. Pray for your mother.
Statistically speaking, that has no effect whatsoever. Will save my time. This Dr. Newhouse, what's he like?
Oh, he's very charming. A really nice guy. He isn't from around here. He came to Bideford a couple of years back. But he's really settled and got on well, and...
Yeah, nice story. I wanted to know if he was a competent doctor.
Oh yes, of course. He used to run a huge
No tak, nie ma
hospital in
wioski, wszyscy
Atlanta.
podejrzani, nie?
He's apparently rather overqualified to be working in a little place like Bideford. But I think he
Spoko.
enjoys the small
Też
town
czekali.
life. Your mother...
Are you from around here?
You could say that. I grew up here.
Then you surely must be able to tell me some exciting stories about the place.
Ah, well, not really all that much happens here. You know? They didn't save her, though. But apart from that, there's never...
You mean Carrie?
Yes, we used to go
Any
to...
idea why she...
We'd all like to know the answer to that one. She was always so happy. She also stopped coming to the sports events, and I lost touch with her.
Dobra.
Thanks for the info.
A,
See ya.
Goodbye,
Fajnie.
Mr. Michaels.
co ja tu jeszcze znajdę? Nie. Tak.
A soda machine.
Dawaj.
Chuck-
Może się przyda? Oby. Super.
A bottle of
Dobra.
soda.
Patrzę, koleś masz niezłe kieszenie. Trzymasz w nich czajnik. Trzymasz w nich sodę. A nawet miskę. I po tobie tego nie widać? Niezłe jest. Monitory.
There seems to be dozens of cameras in this building. Perhaps they should film the screens.
O jest, do
Just to make
kosmicy,
sure.
ale se wejdę.
A grey door with a
czyli
frosted
sobie
glass
nie wejdę.
window.
Tak, nie wejdę.
I'm not
Czyli nie mogę
particularly
pogrzebać się w
morbid.
kostnicy. To chyba też mi nic nie da.
Perhaps there are medical records or bills in the cupboard. My My mom told me how she feared having to spend the rest of her life in a thing like this, even long after her back was seriously injured and no one could tell her if... When the Temple of Liberty has been established, will the people know how to decorate it?
Czyli co w zasadzie mogę zrobić? Pójdę do domu. I najpierw załatwimy ubezpieczenie. Zróbmy to tak, jakbym zrobił to w rzeczywistości. To będzie dobre wyjście. Do sypialni pójdziemy i będziesz się grzebał w papierach.
There's no choice. I can't believe I've got to scrabble around in my mother's private
Nie
things
marudź,
so
może
the
znajdziesz
damn
coś
insurance
ciekawego.
company doesn't let her die. I mean, what are they gonna do if I can't find any proof that my mother transferred that money?
Obawiam się, że
Throw
bez.
her out of the door in her bed? Alright, come on, Darren.
Zajebiście. Mamy układankę. Jest tu coś jeszcze? Fajnie. Co to jest? To wygląda jak kościół. Jaki zamek. Fajnie i... I o chuj to chodzi. Co... Dobra. Więc po polsku. To jest początek. Albo to tak mniej więcej wygląda. Nie. Nie tak. Zróbmy to inaczej. Cofaj. Tak, wyjdź z tego. Nie jest. To powrót. Idziesz stąd.